It's a lovely, sweet good morning to you. This is a radical farmer here at Organic Farm 7. So I want to tell you that you see, the life that I'm experiencing now was once a dream. It was once an imagination. But I'm so happy that within my life I have seen that dream come true. You see, dreams do come true. Dreams do come true when we work on them. So there's one thing that I'm going to advise you, and I think this has worked out for me, is that we have to acknowledge our ignorance. You have to acknowledge when you're ignorant and work on that ignorance. There are so many things that I didn't know, and I acknowledge that I didn't know. So I started looking for knowledge to know those things. You see, many of us think we know, and sometimes we wonder why things are not working out. But the reality of things is that you see, you have to be humble enough, you have to be teachable. You should know that you don't know and work on that which you don't know. You see, when I started organic farming, people thought it is not possible. They said you can't grow anything organically, you can't do it on large scale. And as we speak right now, we have a powerful organic orchard on 8 hectares. Now, and I can speak with proper confidence, evidence, because I have seen this firsthand. Our farm runs on zero chemical inputs. Even the organic ones which are bought, but we make our own. One of the most powerful things that we have used is one comfrey here and lemongrass. As you can see under this plant, there is, just come close of a hand and see, you see there is proper, you see, this we were just putting recently and it has decomposed. So there's a mixture of lemongrass and you see how this is decomposing. Those that know soils actually understand. And this stores nutrients. So what we do is, we cut the lemongrass, we mulch it here. We cut the comfrey, we mulch it here. You can see. You see how healthy this plant is? This is a fertilizer plant called comfrey. So we mulch it here. We put it here. And it decomposes. You see, look at, like just everything is just making sense. Look at that. The whole year we have been, piling up these stuffs here. And right now with the coming of rains, they are decomposing. And then this is going to be rich. Just look at how healthy this plant looks like. So coming over this side, we have a line of peaches. We have a line of peaches, and going this side, we have lines of different fruit trees. We have a line of figs, pomegranates and lychees, lemons, grapefruit. So it's a combination of different plants. And if you can see right here, in the middle, we've planted beans. So we have beans in the middle. So what am I saying? Dreams do come true. What is your dream, and when are you going to actualize your dream? And if you love to set up an orchard, I would encourage you, one of these fine days before you do so, visit Farm 7 so that you can get inspired beyond doubt. Like, it's not just the issue of talking, it is the issue of evidence. Look at how the trees are growing over this side. And now, it has taken me 8 solid years to know how to do things at this level. It is not something that I just woke up and knew how to do. I knew that I didn't know so much. So I kept on learning. There was once grapes here and they all dried out. So there are trees that I had planted before twice. They died. But I had to start again. So whenever you fail in farming, that's not the end of the game. You can restart, and actually when you bounce back, you even get to high heights because you have done something that you didn't know in the first place. So what am I saying? As farmers, let us always get revived. Let us be progressive. Let us actualize our dreams. Let us dream and act on our dreams, because dreams truly to come true. You don't just have to be a spectator in the agriculture scene. You have to be an actor. When you are spectating, you realize that time is moving and you cannot redeem that time when it is gone. The best that you can ever do is to utilize each and every inch of the time that you have, and starting small while it's growing big. And when you plant a tree, like these peach trees last year, they were not this size, but you can see this year they have grown bigger and stronger and they have more stamina. So meaning this year our yield is going to be higher. You talk about these pomegranates, each year they are growing, and as they grow, they are producing more than what they produced last year. 2-3 years down the line from today, this is going to be a farm that everyone would want to visit. Right now, as beautiful as it is, it has not yet reached its climax, its epitome. But when the time comes, when things that people thought would not grow have grown, when the things that people thought cannot produce have produced in abundance, then at that time, everyone will be silenced. And that is what I'm encouraging you. Don't listen to naysayers, doomsayers, people who can only see how things will fail, not how things will succeed. The Bible says, you see, with God all things are possible. With God, all things, and all means all, including agriculture. Never ever be discouraged. You see, last year we had a very tough year, but God kept us through. There were heat waves after heat waves. The plants survived. And with the coming of the rains, they are growing in arrears. We have this lemongrass that we cut almost every month. And it helps us in keeping the orchard alive. It helps us with mulch. Like you see, we don't have to go far to look for mulch. We just cut lemongrass right here. And the aroma helps in repelling pests. So we have simplified life for fertilizer, for mulching, and also retaining. And as sloppy as our field is, we never ever have running water. Every drop that falls from heaven gets into this ground. And we are going to be harvesting a lot of water than any farmer, because we have a soil that is well covered. Having said that, I'm wishing you a lovely good morning. Stay blessed and stay super organic. If you want organic seedlings to set up an orchard better than this one, Farm 7 is the place. You can collect from Lusaka and also Kafue Turnpike. Stay blessed and stay super organic.